So, in this video, we're going to see California Governor Gavin Newsom finally say the quiet part out loud about fighting Republican election tactics. Let's watch the full clip, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
Yeah, look, I can't answer that. We're just looking at the process. We're looking at different pathways to advance that process. There are no maps that have been drawn. There's no sort of inside knowledge I have on that basis. This is a fluid conversation that frankly came in reaction to the phone call from Donald Trump to Greg Abbott in Texas and the break the glass moment we're in. And look, this is existential. This is real life. Everything's on the line here. It's not a gross exaggeration. I feel that in my bones. Again, how could I not, as someone who was an advocate for that independent redistricting years and years ago? This is a critical moment. And so look, we're looking at 3 or 4 different pathways as it relates to the when and the how. And I say 3 or 4. It's not just the legislative pathway, it's which legislative pathway. It's not just direct democracy as it relates to a special election and a ballot, but it's what you put on the ballot and what's considered, what's not considered. So all of that is happening in a very fluid way.
Last question.
There's just component parts of each. What exactly are you putting forward? Are you putting out the maps? Are you creating a process that unfolds after? What's the exact question you're trying to answer? What are you trying to achieve? For how long a period are you trying to achieve it? There are many different questions that are being considered, and we're gaming all those things out. I just want folks to know we have been gaming them out. We are committed to this process. This is not a bluff. This is real, and it's made, trust me, more real after listening to these leaders today, how existential this is. Right. I think I'm told, my understanding is there's multiple polls that are out there independent of this process, meaning our process directly. So I think a lot of people are asking that question. I don't know about anything as relates to IDs or anything like that, but there are a lot of different public polls being done. I imagine some of your organizations may be doing them as well. I have not had the privilege or opportunity to review any poll as it relates to this question yet, and I look forward to seeing where the public is based, and I'll end on this and let these guys get back home. The anecdotal response is off the charts. People understand what's at stake. There's clarity and understanding, and increasingly you're seeing that across the country. I want to thank their colleagues that also visited with other governors today, J.B. Pritzker among them. You have other governors that are also expressing not just private concern, now increasingly expressing public concern. They understand what's at stake. If these guys rig the game, they play by a different set of rules. And we can sit back and act as if we have some moral superiority and watch this 249, almost 250-year experiment be washed away. We are not going to allow that to happen. We have agency. We can shape the future. And that's what this conversation today was all about. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank you.
Okay. So, I mean, honestly, my first reaction is just relief. Is that a weird thing to say? It just feels like for years, we've been watching one side, completely disregard the norms, redraw every map they can get their hands on. And the Democratic response has always been this kind of polite, institutional, we must trust the process vibe. And Newsom is basically up there saying, yeah, that's not going to cut it anymore. He's talking about a break the glass moment. He says this is existential. And you know what? He's right. He is absolutely right. He connects it directly to Trump calling Greg Abbott in Texas. It's a direct reaction to their moves. This whole thing isn't happening in a vacuum. And that last part, man, really hit me. If these guys rig the game and we can sit back and act as if we have some moral superiority and watch this 249, almost 250-year experiment be washed away. That's the whole ball game, isn't it? That's the core of the frustration so many of us have been feeling. This idea that you can take the high road all the way to losing everything you care about. You can be morally pure while the entire system gets dismantled around you. What good is that really? He's talking about agency, about shaping the future. And look, I get it. People are going to scream, oh, the Democrats are trying to rig it too. But are they? I mean, think about it. He's talking about responding to an active threat. He's not the one starting this. It's like if someone is actively trying to burn your house down, you don't just stand there and write a letter to the editor about the importance of fire safety. You grab a hose, you do what you have to do. You have to, or you're left with ashes. And he's cagey about the details, right? He's like 3 or 4 different pathways. We're gaming all those things out. And honestly, good. Don't show them your hand. The other side certainly doesn't broadcast their plans to undermine elections ahead of time. They just do it. So why in the world should our side lay out the whole playbook for them to pick apart? It just feels, I don't know, necessary. It feels like someone finally woke up and smelled the coffee. You can't bring a sternly worded resolution to a brawl. The stakes he's talking about, the whole American experiment that's real. And if one party is actively trying to tear up the rulebook, the other party's job isn't to protect its own copy. Their job is to save the game itself using every tool they have. This is about survival, and it's about damn time someone with a platform like his was willing to say it so bluntly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. While you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.